How's it going today, everybody? We are back with part 3 of Road to Show. Now today, we are going to attempt the back day without the lifting straps because I forgot them. So, all right, here we're going to start our warm-up sets on lat pull down. Here, I'm going to do a bit of a wider grip just to kind of bring it down right here. So as we know, the lower lats have better leverage in this wider hand grip position and lower humeral elevations. So let's do our second warm-up set. All right. Nice and sunny. Great day to hit the gym. Hopefully my camera positioning has been a little bit more accurate. The past couple videos, I kind of had my camera positioned way too close or cut my head off. So hopefully that isn't happening again. Oh man, let's see how heavy we can go with the lifting straps missing. And also, if you're planning on ever growing a really good back, keep in mind you want to, get rid of the limiting factors, which one of them would be your grip strength. So getting some lifting straps is actually really helpful and will be one of the best investments you ever had. All right, last warm-up set. Warm-up set number 3. Oh, God. Gonna move the seat up a little bit. Does that feel better? Yeah. All right. Our working set today is gonna be 200. A little bit tired today, but nothing we can't work around. I've been off pre-workout now for a while, as you know from my last video. So limit my caffeine intake. It's more for the health benefits more than anything. Once I've been off it for a while, once I go into my cut, I could see myself probably using it again. Oops, don't hit me in the head. Because caffeine is one of those things where it's extremely helpful when used in moderation and properly, but it's really easy to develop a caffeine addiction where every single lift you can't push or lift the weight without caffeine, which is almost the point I was at. So I had to kind of pull back off the caffeine, and yeah, honestly I feel a good bit better. So, and our first working set, see how it goes. Bit of a sloppy working set, first set, but it happens. It's all right. We'll have a better second one. I'm gonna drop the weight probably 20 pounds for this back off set. And choosing weight is sort of one of those things that, it depends on the day too. If I'm feeling, a good bit weaker than normal, I'll probably not, obviously I'm still gonna try my working weight that I used last, but it's really easy to lift heavier than you think you can do that day. But of course, you'll have good days and bad days in the gym like everything else. Had a really good church service this morning, talking about, God's creation, things like that. And what better way to start your Sunday morning than by being in the Word? Nothing beats it. We're feeling a little bit more tired, but of course that's due to the fact I don't have my straps. Probably should have used the mag grip, but it's all right. We'll do what we can. Oh. Oh man. The pump should be pretty exceptional today due to the fact that I ate a lot of food. Having the Rice Krispie treat, probably a rear delt row. Let's see if we can find that. Oh no, that's all you. All right, so now we're moving on to tricep extensions. Completely forgot to incorporate, triceps in a back and tricep day. Of course, because I'm forgettable like that. But we're just gonna stick with instead of doing a 3-part mechanical drop set like I normally do, I'm just gonna do a tricep down into overhead extension. And we'll see how that goes. My favorite mechanical drop sets is that one right there. Gives you kind of a crazy pump. And then we're gonna actually move on to a middle lat row. Ooh. Nothing beats having a juicy pump. Kind of makes my day every day. Oh. Whew. All this video recording stuff is getting a lot easier. I think I'm pretty confident I'll have myself be in frame for every single one of these shots, so I'll pat myself on the back for that one. Right here we're gonna do a unilateral row This is for the middle lat, so when we get behind the bench here, we're gonna keep our arm tucked close to the side. That's where the middle lat has the best leverage. And so I'll show you what that looks like here. Usually I'll rest in between sets on unilateral exercises. I'll look in here. And now, to be honest, one of the biggest hurdles I've come across when I'm bodybuilding is honestly the posing has been extremely challenging. So, and I'm sure I'll record some footage at some point of, you know, practicing all the posing that I need to do. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna move on to some more triceps here. See if I can get one of my favorite machines, which is the dip machine. Whenever that opens up, we're gonna go do that. And then we'll probably call it. I think that's a pretty good back and tricep day. As you can tell, my volume's on the bit of the lower side. But as long as you keep your intensity up there, it's honestly a lot more effective way to train. But that doesn't mean you're not gonna see results training any other way. It just means you'll optimize your time a little bit better in the gym. So you're not in there for 4 hours doing 5 sets of 12 or 4 sets of 12 until you actually get your muscle close to failure. All right, turns out Whew. All right, well, that's going to conclude part 3 of one of my personal favorite lifting days. 3 parts already down and a lot more to go before show. We're creeping up on 4 months before the show, which is kind of crazy. You know, this is gonna fly by and I'm gonna be able to look back on this and be like, you know, I put in the work. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And check out my Instagram and TikTok page as well if you haven't. I post a lot of content there, so those will be down in the description.